Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is January 11th, 2024. Here is another daily analysis. We had tons of news coming to the market today. CPI, weekly ADR job market, and also Bitcoin news as well. So we will see. Uh, we had a downtick today. So here's S&P 500 daily chart. So we had kind of like a nominal high, I should say, just to go above this pivot and coming back down, still kind of like I should say doji bar. We are pretty overbought in a daily basis, and we are just getting close to the daily reversal as well. So weekly just got a reversal last week, and this is a kind of like a corrective move. Still, it goes above this, so I should say that's kind of like a surprising for me, but today is January 11th, and January 11th, as you know, was my cycle. So I just mentioned January 11th, January 12th. Then we had this bounce, I should say. The next reversal is coming January 11th or 12th. So I was kind of like early to short the market, but still I'm okay. I think that market can go to the downside because February is going to be another volatile month. Earning is going to announce or start today and tomorrow. So Citigroup just announced earning, and also lots of banks, United Health, and big heavy value stocks are going to report earning tomorrow. So a big day for Dow. But next week, actually next 2 weeks, we will have lots of earnings for big techies as well. So we will see how it goes. Right now, we are at kind of like a January 11th cycle, and we got this doji bar. I should say if we break below today low, we should see some kind of like a volatile action testing this bottom, which is a January bottom. And if we see a bounce, I should say next sell-off is coming, or corrective move is going to be completed all the way to 45 to 45.80 for S&P 500. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to a Nasdaq. Nasdaq had a kind of like a doji bar. It's kind of like volatile session for Nasdaq. If you remember, this is a trend line I drew yesterday. We just got a doji bar here at a very, very important pivot. So this is December pivot, and we got into this area as well. So we kind of like has a hiccup today. If we go again below today's low, Friday session is going to be tomorrow again earning, but next week, I should say reversal is coming as well based on my cycle. I'm not sure if we're gonna double test this pivot. We can just hit this trend line and coming back up, forming a possible triangle formation. And either breakout could be very, very interesting to see because it's gonna be very, very volatile. So we will see if market or Nasdaq goes down to here, we are gonna be buyer, or if it hits here and forming kind of like an exhaustive period for lots of traders, I should say that's going to be another scenario. So I'm just looking for a kind of like that triangle is forming for the next couple of weeks. Moving on to Dow Jones, which was kind of like a strong today, a doji bar. So Dow got just a reversal. Here's the bull reversal, not in oversold condition though. So still, I'm just looking for kind of like a choppy price action for Dow. This is kind of like the consolidation that we can see. Again, tomorrow is going to be a big day for Dow. Banks are going to announce their earning. United Health is going to announce their earning. And big, heavy, as I said, value stocks are going to announce their earnings. So if Dow break this low, it can go easily going down to here for 35,000. Still, it's going to be a good buying opportunity. But if it consolidates here, I should say the correction can be done within a time. And then after that, we should see some kind of like a good momentum to the upside. Still looking for more higher highs for Dow down the road. Moving on to gold, which we had a kind of like a positive day. It's pretty interesting. Gold just coming back down here to middle of this wide range bar. And if you remember, I was talking about this. This is October 13th pivot. Here is the November 13th pivot. And we are pretty close to the timing price action as well. So price action just hit this trend line. And timing, it's going to be 30 days cycle. So this 30-day cycle is going to complete tomorrow, because 13 is going to be a Saturday and Sunday and Monday. We should see some kind of like a knee-jerk positive action for gold if it wants to show us a positive move, which I believe next week is going to be a positive week for gold. Based on momentum wise, we are kind of like getting to oversold condition. This is a bull reversal is about to form, so we will see. Everything is coming together at the same time for at least a bullish price action for 5 to 6 days, I should say, for gold. So we will see how it goes. So far, hold up pretty well, low 2000 area. Moving on to crude, which had a positive day today. So crude is very, very choppy, sloppy. And if you just see, there is a small trend line here is forming here. So crude is just forming this triangle. So either breakout, upside or downside, could be very, very spiky and very, very aggressive breakout, because if it goes above 76 again, it can go all the way up to 80 to important supply area. If it breaks out to the downside, especially below this area, which is going to be a 69, I should say, crude can go all the way down to 61 to 63 area. So but we'll see how it goes. Still, I'm on the side. I'm just looking for a price to give us a direction or good guidance for the next weeks. Moving on to individual names, starting with Bitcoin. As I mentioned yesterday, Bitcoin just SEC announced ETF for Bitcoin, recognized, and it is now regulated. So it is interesting. Everyone's piling into cryptocurrency because they think that Federal Reserve or banks, they cannot track them. But right now, ETF for Bitcoin is coming and everything is getting to regulation. So that's why people don't like this kind of like a news. It was kind of like shaky, still forming a bullish consolidation. But look at the shadows, the higher shadows. So still undecisive moment for Bitcoin right now. Moving on to yield, which was pretty interesting because CPI number was higher than expectation. Job number was higher than expectation. This means still market is pretty strong. Job market is pretty strong. Everyone should just bet on a bullish bond yield, but bond yield crashed today, just 2.50% to the downside. It is pretty interesting. It didn't go to my level, which is kind of like an expectation for a selling area. I didn't buy bond yield. I'm kind of like a long in treasuries, and it's just that going back again. Is it gonna be like a double bottom formation and getting back to the upside, or this is just beginning of something crashing more below 4%, which is going to happen. The potential scenario is going to be a half of next, or I should say second half of 2024. But if it happens early, that would be interesting and tells us something about a possible scenario for the recession. Bond treasuries are going higher as bond yield is coming down. Still holding up pretty well. VIX is down today, so another 25 change to the downside. So still holding up this 12 area. Still looking for kind of like a spiky moment. VIX is forming the bottom here nicely, looking for a spike to at least $16 to $20. So we will see Dixie and another consolidation day, a doji bar, nothing good, nothing bad. More consolidation means higher. So Dixie is kind of like diverging its way from bond yield. So far. Magma indicator showing a doji after a strong rally. So this kind of like interesting. We see kind of like a divergence in big techies as well. Apple is down today. Apple is not as strong. Apple is lagging. So when Apple is lagging, you should be careful. But on the other side, Amazon was positive. Doji bar, nominal high, and then coming back down. So still overbought. And there is a nice divergence here between these two top, and we can see some kind of like a pullback is coming down the road. If you see a pullback coming down the road, you shouldn't be surprised at all. Meta coming down today, 80 cents, kind of like a weak momentum. Microsoft, after yesterday breakout, it goes to nominal higher high. But as I said, this is pretty nice divergence here, and it needs to work out this divergence. If it goes backward, you should see some kind of like a double top formation, And that would be kind of like interesting to see a double top formation and pattern. If it goes back to 365, 362, I should say this is going to go down even lower or test this bottom, which is going to be a good buying opportunity. Moving on to Google. Google is down today, 20 cents down. Netflix was down, up. But look at the candle here, like a doji bar. Again, lots of indecisive moment. Probably that's going to be the last uptick for these names. Tesla is down today, so Tesla still is in weaker shape. Tesla diverging its way, so it goes lower. I should say Tesla can go all the way down to 178 to 189. So we will see how it goes with Tesla. I'm just looking for this area. Moving on to semiconductors, which was the only reason Nasdaq was a slightly positive. It's just a doji positive because of NVIDIA and semiconductors. So SMH 98 cents up, still not a bad price action, holding up above SMA 20. Stocks as well, still below SMA 20 consolidation. I don't know if this consolidation means another leg up or just kind of like accumulation, distribution for a next leg down. So we will see how it goes based on the seasonality and also market price action. I incline to the downside move. Taiwan Semiconductor, 42 cents up. AMD coming down 52 cents. So AMD is still at the kind of like a double top formation. Big swings today. NVIDIA as well. So new all-time high coming down. Sellers just took control. So still NVIDIA is at a hot moment, but I should say probably this is gonna be a beginning of the corrective move to here. So we will see if NVIDIA goes down. Usually NVIDIA will have a new all-time high and then corrective move to the downside. This is kind of like a very, very typical, at least for last 4 months for NVIDIA, moving all the way up to new all-time high and then coming back down for a corrective move. Texas Instruments, a downtick today, $1.67. Cents down. Lamb Research going up $10, forming a bear flag here. It's obviously lagging. Moving on to the financials, which was already red today. So they don't welcome earnings season. They had a fantastic, phenomenal move. If earning comes weak, that would be some kind of like a good buying opportunity. So we will see if banks are moving Dow higher or kind of like crashing the Dow to the downside. KBE coming down 48 cents. KR is 68 cents down. JP Morgan 72 cents down. JP Morgan is about to roll over. This is first time testing SMA 20 after this rally. Look at that. So this rally was fantastic parabolic move to the upside without testing single time. This is SMA 20. Today was the first time. After what? Goldman Sachs coming down even after hours, it goes down, losing SMA 20. So this is not good. Bank of America already lost SMA 20 and 45 cents down. Wells Fargo 4 cents down. And here is the gold miner. Gold miner didn't follow up gold. So gold miner, 22 cents down for GDX, still holding up this pivot. GDX trade 34 cents down, AEM 43 cents down, still holding up this wide range bar. Newmont 43 cents down. So holding up this area, I'm not sure if Newmont is gonna have another move to the upside. A potential scenario is going to be another $41 test. We will see how it goes. Lots of them are getting into good support. Franco-Nevada just going down 19 cents. It is in a good support. So probably a day or two, we'll see a bounce to $1.10, $1.11. That's going to be the area that I'm looking for next week. And gold Barrick 19 cents down. This one is holding up pretty well compared to the other one, still holding this trend line. Moving on to the last sector for today, XLE. It didn't follow up crude, which is dangerous. So XLE is up today 21 cents, but look at the candle. Candle is pretty weak and it doesn't follow up crude at all. So this means crude is just doing nothing basically. XOP 10 cents down, OIH $1.30 up. So as I said yesterday, OIH broke the downside. So this is not a good, healthy start for now, at least for the bull side. Exxon 2 cents down, Chevron 7-8 cents up, but Chevron is weak. It goes to this area, probably consolidation prior the next breakdown to here for a fantastic buying opportunity. So I should say I'm just waiting for these energies to get into interesting level. Possible scenario is going to be we're going to just accumulate more on energy. We will see how it goes. All right. I believe I covered everything. Tomorrow is going to be a weekly candle, weekly report, and end of the week. Second week of January is still volatile. It seems like January 24 is pretty volatile so far. Have a fantastic evening. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.